The idea of Main Street America and small town mom and pop stores and things, it's still alive in Midwestern small towns.
I love the stubbornness of our downtown and our small community because if you get good things going, they're not going to disappear quickly.
I've seen community heart and soul happen in a lot of communities and followed their stories and learned about the things that make their community special.
Community Heart and Soul is a visioning process that's geared towards using in small towns. But in a small town, they don't have the resources to hire a consultant or do things that you might see happening in a larger town to do that work. So Heart and Soul is geared towards small towns to help folks do that for themselves.
Kind of forces you to get out and get in front of people and ask hard questions and really get to the root of like what people want to get out of their community.
Once you get that positivity rolling, how do you channel it for good, leverage it for good?
Heart and Soul gave me a place to channel energy into things that I dreamed of for our town and also the potential to make those ideas and projects come to life.
I like the idea of bringing everybody together and not the same old 6 or 8 people. It makes my heart sing to see these people where they all come in and have a chance to talk.
One of the things I like most about Heart and Soul is that it's an asset-based process where we aren't talking about fixing something that's broken. We are talking about strengthening something that people already care about.
We need to hear the voices. We need to hear from the community what they want. You know, that's the only way we're going to be able to get done what needs to get done, right? Community Heart and Soul has just been a catalyst for so many things in Monticello, from the schools to Main Street. It really gets the conversation started, and then it's left in the hands of the community what they want to do with it.
I just think that Community Heart and Soul is a really wonderful way for people to come together to really focus on the things that matter to them about where they live, and I'm proud to work with everyone who's going through Community Heart and Soul.
People in small towns know they need to do something to help strengthen their small town, but they often don't know where to start. And I think that's what Heart and Soul gives them a place to start. That's one of the things that I like about Heart and Soul too, is this network that we have, not just in the Midwest, but across the country, of towns that have done this process, who I can pull from those resources and help people in small towns feel like they're not alone.